My name is H.A. Goodman, and I'm an author, columnist, and journalist. Hit subscribe right now. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no collusion. The Senate has found no collusion. After 2 years, the Senate has found absolutely no collusion. There was no collusion with Russia. Okay? I will read you first a Trump tweet, and then we'll get into it. The Senate Intelligence Committee, there is no evidence of collusion between the Trump campaign and Russia. There was never a coordinated effort. There was never any collusion. This was fabricated from the beginning. I have stated this from the beginning. This was fabricated from the very beginning. Peter Strzok talked about an insurance policy. Peter Strzok said, we'll stop Trump. These are text messages to his wonderful friend, Lisa Page. Clinton purchased the Steele dossier. She outsourced CrowdStrike. She basically purchased the two elements of Trump-Russia, the two examples of evidence. James Comey stated, oh, well, you know what? There is evidence that she broke the statutes regarding the handling of classified intelligence, but she didn't mean to do it. Nobody is saying there's evidence that Trump colluded with Russia or there was a fraud committed. So there's no legal statute for collusion, but they say, well, there's a fraud committed perpetrated against the United States. There was no fraud perpetrated against the United States. That's a bunch of nonsense. It never happened. It never, ever happened. The problem here, ladies and gentlemen, is that you cannot get Democrats to believe this. So there's one congresswoman who has stated blatantly. Well, we'll get to that in a second. We'll get to that a little later. Please share, because I'm not on Twitter, thank God. If you see anyone on Twitter with my name, it's not me. It's some other person trying to pretend it's me. They're me. Please share my article, my op-ed, my Jerusalem Post op-ed. It's in the pinned comment. President Trump's words do not incite hate. That is an op-ed that I wrote in addition to the op-ed which is more true today or more relevant today than when I wrote it. Why Democrats embrace anti-Semitism and anti-Israel bias. The two op-eds. So President Trump's words do not incite hate. That is in the Jerusalem Post. Share that throughout Facebook and Twitter. And why Democrats embrace anti-Semitism and anti-Israel bias. Share that throughout Facebook and Twitter. Okay? Also, my three latest H.A. Goodman segments, M60, M249, and Scar 17. You want to check them out, especially if you play video games. Those are the video games. Those are the firearms used in Fortnite and other games. So check that out. But getting back to collusion, and they're awesome, and I'll be uploading more. But ladies and gentlemen, a lot more. But ladies and gentlemen, getting back to collusion, the Democratic Party has nothing. Their charade is slowly being dismantled. We have William Barr coming in. William Barr is going to eventually, whether it's a week into his tenure or whether it's a month after, he's going to eventually begin numerous investigations into Peter Strzok, Lisa Page, the origins of Trump Russia. He's going to begin these investigations. So we have to start looking into this grandiose charade. He's going to start doing that. And I'm telling everyone, the table is going to be turned very soon. People say, yesterday, like many comments are like, oh yeah, H.A., she's never getting indicted. It's never going to happen. Why do you think Clinton will never get indicted? Why? Because she's about to win Texas? Every single person said that Clinton was going to win. Every single person. every single person swore up and down that Clinton was going to win the election. They were all saying Clinton was going to win. Well, she wasn't going to win. She didn't win. She lost, like I said she would. Okay? Now, everyone from Peter Strzok to Lisa Page to James Comey to James Clapper to John Brennan, to all of these people, they're not in government anymore. Andrew McCabe has a criminal investigation. Peter Strzok's been fired. The FBI, I believe, is investigating Peter Strzok and a whole bunch of other people. Internal investigation. But you have Andrew McCabe, who lied 3 times under oath. You have James Baker, who also has a criminal investigation, the FBI's top legal counsel. Okay? The FBI's top legal counsel, who stated, along with me, even though nobody knew, in 2016 that he thought that Hillary Clinton was going to get indicted and should have gotten indicted. She committed crimes. Why wouldn't she get it? Because she's too powerful. She's not powerful as much. She's not as powerful anymore. All of the people, even if she gets indicted, she doesn't. I don't even really think she cares whether or not she gets indicted. That's the issue. But she committed crimes. The people around her, everyone from Andrew McCabe to James Baker to Lisa Page to Peter Strzok, John Brennan has no more security clearance. James Comey, it's just a matter of time before he either gets indicted or turns on either McCabe or eventually Clinton. And because she committed crimes and because the people around her helped her evade those crimes, and those people are no longer there, she's going to eventually, whether it's next week, next month, or the end of Trump's second term, get indicted. She committed those crimes. She's no longer in government, and her allies or people who protect her are no longer in government. Like I said, where is James Clapper, Andrew McCabe, Peter Strzok, John Brennan, Sally Yates, Susan Rice, all of the people in President Obama's administration who covered up the fact that she broke statutes. She transferred illegally top secret intelligence from JWICs, from secure locations within the United States government. Illegally. How did she transfer special access program top secret intelligence? How? Nobody knows. We have no clue. We have no clue, ladies and gentlemen. So that's why I say she's eventually going to get indicted. And we're not even talking about the pay-to-play schemes, the Uranium One deal, campaign finance violations, the money that she utilized through her law firm to pay for Fusion GPS, Steele Dossier, to pay Christopher Steele, and also to outsource CrowdStrike. And the United States government never looked at DNC servers. CrowdStrike gave pristine copies, whatever. Yeah, right. Copies, images of DNC servers to the U.S. government. But there is no collusion. They found no collusion. This is exactly what I've been saying for a long time. William Barr, it's Wednesday. William Barr is going to be confirmed tomorrow. The Senate vote is scheduled, I believe, for tomorrow, Thursday. It's game over. It's game over. Trump's going to have a new attorney general, ladies and gentlemen. So get excited. You don't have to... Look, the whole, QAnon thing messed people's head. It messed with people. People are now even more jaded. You hear it got me interested. No, it didn't. You were doing the same research. I use public record information. If you just read John Solomon, if you just watched Tom Fitton, Dan Bongino, this channel, H.A. Goodman, Kimberly Strassel, Sarah Carter, you read Paul Sperry, watched Joe DeGeneva on Fox, you would have understood what was going on. You didn't need super secret spy agents someplace, speaking through MySpace. So people got jaded. People got even more disillusioned. They said trust Sessions and Huber, which is like the last people you should trust. And now you have a lot of apathy. Oh, Clinton will never get indicted, and nothing will ever change. Well, that's what people were saying before the election. I'm telling you, it's a different ballgame now. Hit subscribe to this channel. The Senate, there is no collusion. So the Senate has already confirmed there's no collusion. The Mueller report is done. There are no indictments of Trump. There's no interview of Trump. There's no obstruction of justice of Trump. There's no nothing. They spent 2 years. They spent 2 years convincing people that Trump speaks through subliminal messages to the most hate-filled people in America, which he doesn't. And that's why please go ahead and share my articles below, my op-eds below in the Jerusalem Post. President Trump's words do not incite hate, and why Democrats embrace anti-Semitism and anti-Israel bias. The Senate Intelligence Committee, there is no evidence of collusion between the Trump campaign and Russia. There's no evidence. There's no evidence, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely, positively no evidence. And I don't know what else to say other than 2 years. It's been 2 years where Democrats have taken this country for this wild ride. And you've had the wonderful YouTube personalities on the left have taken this country, whatever, CNN filters down to certain people. And then you have them parroting the same CNN talking points. Well, you know, Michael Cohen, Michael Flynn, Joe Papadopoulos, yeah, and nothing panned out. Look at the indictments. What? Are you kidding me? If Mueller could indict for jaywalking, he would. The indictments have nothing to do with the ultimate, this grandiose cause célèbre. He worked with Russia. He stole the election. That's all a bunch of nonsense. It's all a bunch of absolute nonsense. There is no collusion, ladies and gentlemen. He is completely exonerated, Trump. Completely exonerated. He never, in any way, shape, or form, nor did any of his people on his campaign, work with Russia to buy Facebook ads. That never happened. Or hack the DNC to inform the country that Bernie Sanders was cheated. That never happened. Bernie Sanders was cheated. Bernie Sanders, we have no clue if Russia hacked the election or how WikiLeaks obtained the emails. We have no clue. We have no clue at all. The issue is a completely fabricated story on the part of Democrats because they were exposed for the criminals and the cheaters and the corrupt people they are. And the same people who are defending Democratic congresswomen and Democrats in Congress, well, those people are defending a political party that's far more corrupt, far more dangerous, far more far more corrupt, dangerous, and duplicitous, disingenuous, insidious. You can just, there's a whole list. Oh my God. You get the deal. Sorry about that. So hit subscribe right now. People say, you're focused on your Second Amendment channel. No, I'm not focused on my Second Amendment channel. There's a great place in Nevada where I got to experience the most amazing firearms. And I am sharing that with everyone. M60, M249. There are a couple great places, actually, I went to. M60, M249. But there's one place in particular that most of them, the videos were shot at, and it was awesome. M60, M249, Scar 17, that is below. Check them out. Get those videos viral. Ladies and gentlemen, share these segments. Get excited. I'm trying to tell you. People are like, nothing's gonna happen. Get excited, ladies and gentlemen. Get excited, okay? It's early in the morning. I mean, it's like, well, not early, but get excited. The script is about to flip very soon. Thank you so very much. Share my Second Amendment channel. And I'm telling you, I'm not on social media. My 2 Jerusalem Post op-eds, they're in the pinned comment right next to my Patreon if you want to support my voice politically, and also both channels, this channel and my Second Amendment channel. Why Democrats embrace anti-Semitism and anti-Israel bias, and President Trump's words do not incite hate. Thank you so very, very much. Nope, no collusion, ladies and gentlemen. Trump was right from the beginning. I was right. You were right. We are all vindicated today. Thank you.